Hi, how are you? Okay, before I get started, I just wanted to introduce myself to all those that are watching. My name is Kieran Callan, I'm from Ireland, and yeah, this is my new project. Okay, I'll explain the reason why. I've set up a blog, subscribe down below, and I've also set up a daily booth, a Twitter, and one thing or another. They're all going to be down there. And I'm also going to attach links to other people who have set up video blogs and one thing or another during the course of this. Also, I want you to subscribe to this channel, which is written up here, as you can see, written all there. And what I want you to do is that I want you to follow them as well. Okay, now that I've done all the blagging, I'm going to explain the reason why I'm here. Okay, for the first time in 18 months, I'm actually living at home. And what I mean by that is that I'm not living outside the country, because I have been living outside the country for the past 18 months. It's been an absolutely fantastic adventure, but now that it's come to an end, now that the world gets serious. A couple of days after Christmas, I set up and I decided, Christmas is boring after a while. And what I decided to do was that I decided to write a bucket list. Now, in case people don't know what a bucket list is, a bucket list essentially is the things that you want to do before you kick the bucket. In other words, things you want to do before you die. So what I've decided to do is that I've decided to make this, although it's supposed to be private, I've decided to make it a little bit public. And what I've done is that I've written my own personal bucket lists and my own bucket list and everything like that. And it's actually, it's written in here. And what I want to do is that I want the people out there on Daily Booth and on Twitter and on Formspring and one thing or another, and on YouTube, especially YouTube, I want people to give me suggestions of what I should add to it. Now, everybody has one idea, one thought, one aspect of their life that they sit there and they go, yeah, I'd love to do that. Well, give me ideas. I'll tweak them, I'll mess around with them, and then I'll do them, and I'll come back to you and I'll explain. When I cross one off the bucket list, I'll come back here and I'll record a video and tell you from my experience. The reason why I'm doing this and the reason why I'm doing this bucket list is very simple, is that although I have a lot of ambition as a person, and I'm very, very ambitious as a person, I will genuinely mean that, there's no follow through. And now that it's written down, and now that it's on a list, and now that it's there, I feel now I have to go ahead and do it. And the first thing I did was that I joined the gym. Okay, at the age that I am, I should be at a gym, but I'm not. But then I felt, okay, it's time to just bite the bullet and join the gym. And if somebody told me 6 months ago, oh, by the way, you're going to be joining a gym and you're going to be on a fitness program and it's going to hurt like hell, I'd be like, yeah, right, get out of it. I won't be out. Well, I've done it. Of tonight, I did my first fitness program, and I'm going ahead, and even though I'm supposed to take a day break tomorrow, I'm going in tomorrow morning, I'm going to do some more of it, because I feel that now that I've hit the ground running, and now that I've started, I have to keep going. Now, one of the first things that I've written down on my bucket list, and one of the things that I will be completing, actually very, very soon, within the first week, is to get involved in a political campaign. Now, for people that don't know, and people that are all around the world that are watching this, and I think you probably have heard on the news, Ireland is in the shit. Yes, it's in the shit. And what has happened is that we're going to a general election on March the 11th. So what I've done is that I have decided to help out in the political campaign for that's going on. Now, I'm not running for election, but I'm going to help out in the political campaign for one of the candidates that is running in my local constituency. So that's one thing on my bucket list that I can cross off. Now, I have to move on to other ones. So this is going to be the first thing I'm going to do on my bucket list is going to be completed within the next week. So then, but what I want you to do is to go onto my Twitter, go onto my Formspring, go onto my Daily Booth, go onto my Facebook. I don't care. I want you, the people out there, to give me ideas of what I should be doing. Oh, sorry, I knocked the table, it's made it all shaky. I want you to give me ideas of what things I should really add to my, I should add to my bucket list. And we'll see how it goes on, and I'll read the suggestions out, and I'll see where we go from there, and see what's added and see what's not added. Now, one of the things that I will definitely do, and I think that if anybody out there is thinking about it, if you're looking to do a charity, if you're looking to go into charity or one thing or another, I suggest you don't. You're looking at me very, very funny. There's these people that, give €5 or £5 or $5 or five whatever a month to some charity, and apparently it helps some child off in Africa. Brilliant. I praise you. But it doesn't really hit home until you see it firsthand. So that's why one of the charities that I will be supporting during my entire bucket list adventure, which is going to happen over the next year, and then at the end of the year we'll post a final review video and we'll see what happens. But anyway, what we're planning on doing, and what I'm planning on doing, is that I'm going to be supporting the charity called ARC, which is Act of Random Kindness, and where you, by wearing some of their clothing, you perform acts of random kindness. So that's what I will be doing in terms of the charity that I'll be basing, and on my bucket list is perform an act of random kindness. So here's what I want you to do: subscribe up top, like, comment below, video or just general comments. Go on my Twitter at Kieran Callan. Once you go into my form spring, give me suggestions, and what we'll do is that we'll come back in a couple of days. Hopefully I'll get some answers, and then what we'll do is that we'll see where we are. But for now, this is me signing off, and here's what we're going to do. I want you to come up with bucket list entries for my bucket list, which is written in this little red notebook. I've decided not to give a complete list of what they are. I will soon enough. The reason being is that some of them are private and some of them are public, and I've given you 2 or 3 suggestions of what I'm doing publicly. 1 or 2 are private, and I feel that it should be kept that way because they mean something to me. But I want you to get involved. This is my video diary. This is my vlog. This is going to be attached to my Tumblr. It's going to be attached to everything else, along with my other project, which is irishpoliticsforme.com. And hopefully I'll also get a job. That's the big thing. For anybody that doesn't know, well, you clearly don't. I'm just a recently qualified primary school teacher, and the jobs front in Ireland is not great in that field, even though I am a male. So what I'm doing is, at the moment, I'm dropping a rake of CVs out in one thing or another, and hopefully I'll get something. But for now, this is going to be my little pet project, and I've set the wheels in motion, and hopefully by the end of the year we'll have completed. The goal is to complete 70% of it, if not all. But if I do complete it all, I'll be a very happy man, because guess what? We'll get to write a new one for next year. This is me signing off. I've blabbed on for 8 minutes at this stage. So this is my... Oh, by the way, the music in the background is Biffy Clyro. And the reason why I've picked it is because it has been made into an X Factor track, but I want people to realise that that's the original. Now, if you can't hear it, sorry, it's playing in the background, but there you go. This is me signing off. I shall... Please comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'm not very good at this, but anyway, this is my first video blog. I need to shave the next time I speak to you, and I'll see you very soon.